Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Coffee Time. Today is 30th of March 2024. Let's go make a next part of this application. Let's see current phase, how it is at the time, and then we talk further what we want to make. It runs now. Let's close that one, and now here is this. Now at the time I'm going to casino page. This is how at the time looks like. For example, I choose for number 10, 20, and here 20 points. Okay, now let's check credit. Number 1 is the winning one, and you don't have it and you lose your credit. And now I need first of all, here is not logged in user page, okay, as a guest. But let's imagine we have our users in database and we want to retrieve them. For example, here I have two databases, as you know. First one, ASP.NET blah blah blah, which is registration and users are. And let me go here in my users to show you how this database structure is. Each username has a unique GUID ID number, which is unique one. When you make or register user here, it's coming to this database, and every user generates just a unique code here, which is in this format we call GUID. Okay, and for this one, this is separate one, and we have other database here which is for our data. Okay, where is it? Let me refresh here. Shopper, which is our classes here in our application and database, which has to do with holding infos. Okay, and now I need to track this ID number. For example, I make here an account and I'm coming to this page to play. Okay, very easy way to do this. As we know, each user has a unique ID. I say here now I want, for example, I want to edit credit. If you have 80 points right now and you go and you come back again, I need first of all you see this 80 point, and when you win or otherwise, also credit should be changed. Okay, in this case, for example, it should change in my dynamic database as 80. For this one, let's go here. This is very easy. As we know, this is our page or component. I said here, okay, admin and player can have access to this page. First of all, I want to check if there is that if that. Let me make here first of all here casino players. Let me make here first a casino player class. Casino players .C#, and here again ID. Prop. Here I say string, and I say user ID, and I say here other one is credit. Okay, credit and let's go back to database class. Where is it? Here. I say here I have casino players here in my DB context. I say let's rebuild it. What's problem? Casino players. Let me see. Casino players. Okay. And now rebuild it. I need now to commit this to make data this table in my database also. Coming here. Very fast before something happen here. Just update this database. Just we need to understand this structure here before we go further. Let's come here to check here. I need to see and table here. Let's casino players. Let's open it. Okay, here we have a ID which is generated by entity framework, and here we have user ID and credit. I need to fill this user ID variable with this user ID, which is unique in my registration table, which is here. Spinet users. Here I need in any page generate this number again or call this number again from this database, and then make it or bind it with that current casino player ID. Okay, which is now let's check for that one. Here let me close this one, close this one. Here first of all I need here check here I need check my database, because here in this variable user ID or this variable there I know what is my user ID. Okay, and here very easy, very fast. I say here I make here a boolean variable. I say here user exist is equal to, I say here I have my context. I'm gonna inject context here, which is here, and very easy. I say here context dot casino player class context, my PC again killing, dot casino players dot any, it says any async. Is there any user like this in database? In which condition here? Any async, and I say here c dot, and I say here user ID is equal to this user ID. Okay, in this approach I know, or I have a user like that. What it say? It say anything, and now what's the problem here? Here I say what's problem here? Okay, very nice. Here this is a boolean one, true or false. Okay, and now after page load, each time that this page loads I need to check this one. If there is a data, if there is a user with that unique ID there, retrieve that, otherwise make it just simple. And I say here if user exists is negative, you say here context, just again casino player class dot add new casino player, new casino player, okay, new casino player, and say user ID is equal to just user ID, user ID, where is user ID? User ID here, and then the next one is credit, which I need to match it with this credit, which is now here. Credit is equal to credit, and then here I say close it, and after all these things happens, I say then context does just save my data there. Here save changes async, and then voila. Let's now, in this approach, I need, when I log in with a username, when I log in there, I expect to get a data here with the user ID and current credit. Okay, now let's check it out. Or first of all, I need to log into my account here, because we need here only the roles admin or players. Coming to casino, here is user ID 0. At the time I'm going to log into my account, I say here just like this, and let me now let's go here to casino, and as you see here we get a user ID. And now this is enough because this is uninitialize async. And now let's check again this database. Yes, okay, we get a new data with that unique ID, which is say that user, which is this one, this email, that user credit is 100. Okay, and now let's imagine here when I play here, I say here for example number 10, number 5, and $10, for example 10 point or whatever. This is 90 now. Now I need also to change this data in web application system. We say CRUD, create, read, update, and delete. And now we want to create one, and now we want to retrieve that, to edit it, and then just again commit it. Here the easiest way, what I think is here. Let's come back here. Here we know the position of winning number. Okay, credit is this. Now very easy, I say here I need to again to call that data, to call that user, and then edit that credit number, which is edit. Say here for example that user is equal to context dot casino player, which is class, and first or default, which is first or default, and then I say here c dot just user ID is equal to user. You can also make one variable there and assign them to this one here, okay? And then here I say user, because I have here now user, and then credit of that user is equal to this credit, which is global credit in this class, in this component, okay? And user, now I change user data there. After that I say now context save changes for me, context dot save changes, and voila here. And I do this exact in the last position also, okay? Very nice. Now we expect every time that clicked or rolled or spinned live data in our database as credit. This is not the cleanest way to do that, but you can also optimize it or you want. Just this is how things works. After that you're gonna improve it or whatever. I need to see only functionality here, and that's the way. Let's wait for okay, I'm going into casino, log in again. I think here, and now I'm logged in. Now let's come here to casino player data credit is 100, which is 100. And now let's play number 10, number 20, number 30, number 11, number 8, number 36, number 30, for example, I don't know. And I need to do 20 points. Now let's see what we get here. Okay, credit is 80. Credit is 80. One more spin. Credit is 60. Credit is 60. And let's win one time. Credit is 40. Let's see one time winning. 720. 720. Okay, but there is a problem now here. If I go, for example, to other page, and I'll come back again here, I have here 100 credit, and I have here, but that user has 720 points. Okay, for that thing, easily we make other method here. I say here, for example, you can do other things also. I say here, just a void method, credit load, void returns nothing, and I say here var load for is equal to underline my context dot casino player, just like here. Let me copy this one, copying it here, and then here I say like this, and now I say the global credit is equal to load dot credit, load for dot credit. Okay, it's going to change. And now I say, okay, every time that this user comes on this page, load when on initialize async here, let me see, when the user exists, call that function. Okay, now I need to see when that page loads. I need to see 720 credit in front one, or load or retrieve the date that user data from our database. And now let's wait for. Okay, again I have to log in here. I have to disable this one. Here, and now let's go to casino, and 720 my credit. Very nice. And now let's play. Okay, let's do number 10, 5, 8, 11, 13, 36. Let's do this, and I will need to bet 520 points. Oh, you win 18,720. Very nice. This is how it looks like, guys. I'm going to put this on. This is a type of small create, read, or CRUD operation. Casino players, and see you in the next one.